It's been such a long time since I've worked. How long has it been? Almost a year?
Already a year. Wow. I can't believe it's been that long. It feels like it was yesterday.
I know, right? I can still remember the night when Jude was born. It was a miraculous night.
I know. And it's miraculously hard raising a child. I never knew it would be this hard. I can't imagine how you would feel.
Tell me about it. It feels like I'm running, but not knowing where the stop is.
That's exactly how it feels. But I guess that's going to be over for you soon. Now that you're going back to work.
I'm finally going back to work. What should we do with the baby? It's so hard to find a babysitter these days. They're also really expensive.
About that, Amy. I've talked to my mom about it.
You have? What did she say?
She said she's more than happy to look after our baby. You know, living with us for the time being. I think it's not such a bad idea.
Oh, she said she'll live with us. I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, she could help when Jude wakes up at night, don't you think?
I guess you're right. I mean, if she can do that for us, it's going to be so much better. I could stay awake at work. Do you think $1,000 is enough for all the work she would be doing? Raising a baby is no easy task, you know.
Don't you think $1,000 is a bit stingy? I mean, it is quite a lot of money, but she would be cooking for us, you know? Not to mention doing house chores while we're out at work, and even taking care of our baby. I think $1,200 would be better. You know, showing our appreciation and all that.
Oh, that's right. I never thought that your mother would be doing all the chores while we're out. That would be so great, you know, not having to do house chores after work. $1,200 it is, then. Did you ask her when she can start coming to our house?
No, haven't asked her about that.
We need her as soon as possible, though. I'll be starting work just next week. Next week, Mark!
I mean, I can ask her to just come next week. She said she already packed her stuff. It's not like she lives really far away, and she really wants to see our baby. She can be really rushing sometimes.
Thank God. I could not imagine what it would be like if we couldn't find a babysitter. I just had no idea what to do, and your mother just comes flying in like a guardian angel.
Now that's what you call a mother-in-law, right?
Definitely. No doubt about that. It's such a pleasant surprise.
And $1,200 well spent. Agreed?
Agreed. A little expensive, but better keep it in the family.
Amy, honey, I'm going to do the laundry now. Is there any clothes that you want me to take? I'm doing black color today, so anything dark would do.
Thank you so much, Susan. There isn't any clothes to wash right now. Thank you.
Don't even mention it, honey. I know you're busy going back to work. This is the least I can do to help you. And see the baby, you know. Don't you worry about me, Amy. I'll be fine. Go rock the company. And for dinner, buy some chicken drumsticks on your way home. I'm planning to make some Nashville fried chicken.
Nashville fried chicken? You know that's my favorite. How much should I buy?
4 pounds would just do. If you can find whole chicken, that would be even better.
All right, Susan. Thanks for everything. Susan, bad news. There is no chicken in the supermarket. They said something went wrong with the storage unit, so the chicken went all bad. What should I do? Do you want me to buy something else for dinner? They have some corned beef and pork shoulder. Mark likes them.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I can just quickly whip up some mac and cheese for dinner. Just buy some Sprite, honey.
Mac and cheese for dinner? I'm fine with that, but that wouldn't be enough for dinner. You know, I'll just buy some vegetables and pork shoulder from here. I saw this really good recipe the other day on YouTube, and I wanted to try it out.
You'll do that, Amy. Isn't that too much work? It is your first day back to work, after all.
I'm all fine, Susan. I can do it. I've been wanting to try this.
If only they had the chicken today. I could have just made your favorite chicken for you. Well, thank you, Amy. I'm sure your recipe will be exquisite.
You betcha. My friend tried it the other day and she said it was the bomb. She said her parents liked it. So I'm pretty sure you'll love it too.
Drive safe, Amy, honey.
All right, see you soon.
Amy, do you remember what I told you the other day?
What you told me the other day? No, I don't remember. What was it?
I told you that I have something up tomorrow, so you'll have to take care of the baby. Is that okay?
What? You never told me that.
Don't you remember? I really told you and you said it was fine.
No, I didn't. Besides, I can't just take a day off from work like this. I have to tell them in advance because we're in the middle of closing a deal. It's the busiest week of the month. I can't believe this is happening. Can't you put off your appointment just a few days? How about Saturday, Susan? That's not so bad, right?
Oh, but it's a very important thing.
I'm sure whoever you're meeting with will understand the circumstances. I mean, you're coming in only during the weekdays. You could have just made an appointment during the weekend. That would have been so much easier for both of us.
I wish I could, Amy, but it's my oldest friend flying in from Dubai tomorrow. I haven't seen her for nearly 30 years. I can't just change the date. She's not even staying here for that long. This may be the only chance to meet her. Besides, isn't there this babysitter that you can hire just for the day? I'm pretty sure I saw some kind of flyer lying around the streets.
A babysitter? You want me to get a babysitter?
Yeah, why not? Or you could just quit your job and focus on raising Jude, you know. Be a real mom.
Be a real... Okay, Susan. I'll see what I can do with the babysitter. But please, please, next time tell me in advance. Even better if you make appointments in the weekend. All right? Promise me.
Oh, okay. I promise, Amy. I'll tell you in advance.
Thank you.
Amy, honey, I'm going to do the laundry right now. Is there anything you need washed? I'm cleaning whites today, so no dark clothes.
What? The laundry? But I did the laundry yesterday. There's nothing to wash, really. You don't have to do the laundry, Susan.
What are you talking about? Jude really takes up a lot of towels, you know. You have to see how much he spills his milk and sneezes ooze out of his nose. I just have to keep the laundromat on all day long.
Oh, it's no big deal. You can just pile it up and wash it with the rest of Jude's clothes.
Is that right? All right, then. Do you have time to do the vacuum, Amy, honey? I literally saw a dust ball the other day when I was playing with Jude. Jude almost picked it up and ate it, you know.
Oh, wow. I didn't know the house was that dusty. All right, I'll do a vacuum right now.
Yeah, it was dusty. Oh, by the way, Amy, you know I'm taking those omega-3 pills, right?
Yeah, I see you take them every day. It's hard to miss. What about it?
So that ran out yesterday, and I was wondering if you can order some for me. You know, one of those krill oil pills. I heard that they were really good. I was thinking of trying them out, alongside with the omega-3 pills. They go well together.
But Susan, you're already taking almost 10 different kinds of pills. You're having like 3 different kinds of multivitamin, and you're taking magnesium citrate. Aren't you also taking inositol? Are you sure it's okay to take that much? Aren't there any side effects for taking so many different kinds of vitamins?
What are you talking about, Amy? They're all good for you. It's not like health comes without a cost. They're all worth it. Why don't you buy some for yourself, Amy? And for Mark. I'm sure it'll help with your fatigue.
All right, I'll buy the omega-3 pills for you.
Don't forget the krill oil.
And the krill oil.
Amy, honey, is everything laundered? I'm going to go do the laundry. I'm doing black clothes this time. Do you need anything done?
Susan? You don't need to do laundry today. And are you using up all the detergent?
Detergent? What detergent? You mean for the kitchen?
No, not the kitchen. I was talking about the laundry detergent. Are you using it all up? How much are you putting in the machine? I only bought that last week and it's already half empty. You're not supposed to put in too much, Susan.
Oh, the laundry detergent. Well, I really like the scent. You know how much I like lavender. I just put in extra because I liked the scent so much. I mean, it's just laundry detergent. Didn't you get that when it was on sale? It wasn't all that expensive, you know. If you're so stressed out about it, I'll buy you a new one. Is that fine with you?
No, Susan, that's not the point. I don't need you to buy a new detergent for me. It's not because of the money. In fact, it has nothing to do with the money.
Okay, then. What is it about?
If you use too much detergent, the machine can't wash it all off. Then the detergent residue will stay on the clothes. I don't mind it on our clothes, but you're doing that even with Jude's baby things.
I thought it will be better if it smells nice.
No, it's not good. Detergent residue causes skin irritation for babies. It's really bad for them. And it's even worse if he eats it. Think what will happen when he eats it if you're wiping his mouth with a handkerchief.
What's the big deal, Amy? Mark grew up even worse than Jude. He would literally eat straight off the floor. Look at him. He's doing just fine. Kids need a little dirty when they grow up. That's how they build their immunity system.
Oh, Jesus. Susan, that's not how it works. Skin irritation from detergent residue can be a serious problem. It can affect them later in life. Just don't do the laundry, okay?
Don't do the laundry? Why not? I'll use less detergent if that's your problem.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just do it myself when I get home. Okay?
Oh, well, if you insist. You're the boss. I'll leave the laundry then.
Hey, Mark. Are you busy? Do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's wrong, Amy? Something happened. Is it Jude?
No, it's not about Jude. I think he's doing fine. It's about your mother.
About my mom? What do you mean? Did she do something?
I don't know if I'm being oversensitive about this. You remember the laundry detergent we always use?
Yeah, the lavender one.
Yeah, that one. The one we always buy from the local supermarket.
What about it?
You know, it takes almost 2 months to use the whole thing. Even with Jude, it takes about 2 months.
Yeah, the jumbo size one. It took longer before Jude was born, right? Almost half a year.
Yeah, that. But after your mother started doing the laundry, it's taking only 2 weeks to go through half the container. Half the container in 2 weeks, Mark. It's not even a month. She's just pouring the whole thing in the washing machine.
What are you talking about? You mean she's doing that?
Yes, she's doing that.
How can you be so sure?
The laundry was smelling funky these days, even after they're washed. You know how bad detergent residue smells after a few days? Besides, I noticed that the detergent was getting light really quickly after your mother started doing the laundry. So I asked her if she's using up the detergent.
And? What did she say?
She said she was just pouring in the detergent.
Why would she do that, though?
She said she just likes the scent. But I'm really worried about the residue. I saw it on YouTube how dangerous detergent residue is for young babies. You should have seen those skin irritations. They're just terrible.
Oh, man. Why would she do that? So what did you tell her?
Well, I just told her that I'll do the laundry from now on. You don't think she got upset because of it, right?
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure she's fine with it. I mean, that's one less chore for her to do, right?
Yeah, I guess. Do you think I was being disrespectful to her?
No way. You couldn't have handled it better.
Yeah, well... Thanks, Mark. I just had to tell someone.
Is there anything else? Anything from work?
Oh, right. Does your mother usually take that many pills? She's taking like 10 different kinds of vitamins, isn't she? Do you know anything about this?
Oh, right. I mean, she's been doing that for a long time.
For how long?
Oh, I don't know. She was always so worried about her health. She would even go as far to eat dried tarantulas one time.
You can't be serious. Dried tarantula?
Yeah. I don't know how long she had that, but I'm telling you, she ate the whole pack for months.
Wow. That's hard to believe. Well, I mean, if that's what works for her, I guess it's just fine.
I'm here to do the groceries, Amy, honey. What do you think? I know you like the brisket, so I'm buying some.
Brisket? But we still have some at home. There's still some left from yesterday, Susan. You don't have to buy the brisket.
Really? Is that so? That's strange. I can swear you finished it all yesterday. Are you sure, Amy? I checked the fridge before I came grocery shopping.
I'm 100% sure, Susan. We still have a bunch left. Last time you bought a whole bunch of potato salad and I had to throw it away. It all went bad, so I had to get rid of it a few days ago.
The potato salad? There was potato salad. I don't remember buying that. Do you mean the mashed potatoes? I'm pretty sure I bought that the other day.
Mashed potatoes? We have mashed potatoes in the fridge. Oh, wow. You know what, Susan? I think it will be better to just buy a little at a time. I mean, it's not the first time we ended up throwing away food we never touched. The fridge is so full, it's hard to keep track of what food we have, and it's even harder to know what went bad.
Oh, Amy! You want me to go do the groceries every day? You know how much work that is. It's much more convenient to just do a bunch at once, you know. Besides, buying in bulk is way cheaper. It's not like I'm young and strong like you. I'll just buy bulk at a time. I like it that way.
Okay, Susan. Just make sure to keep track of what you buy and what's left. You can stick a memo of what's in the fridge somewhere on the table so we all know.
Oh, okay. I'll see what I can do. Can you buy some sticky notes on your way home? I don't know if there is any.
All right, I'll buy some on my way home. Oh, and Susan, did you check the storage room lately?
The storage room? Why? What's wrong?
I checked it this morning and there's a whole bunch of food flies in the storage room. And I mean, it was infested.
Food flies? There were food flies? Are you sure? Last time I checked, it wasn't so bad.
You left the baby formula open so the food flies were all over it. There were literally a swarm of them. It was disgusting. The wall was just full of them and there were eggs and larvae in the corners. They were crawling around everywhere. You could just see a lump of them.
What? But I'm sure I closed the baby formula tight. I would never make that kind of mistake, Amy.
It's not just that, Susan. It's not just the baby formula.
There's more. What else do you have to tell me?
You even left the flour out in the storage unclosed. Did you know that? There were flour bugs crawling in the flour package. It was just awful.
Oh, that could not have been me, Amy. I haven't used flour for a while.
But no one in the house uses flour but you, Susan. Me and Mark never use flour. I mean, you could use a Ziploc bag to seal the flour pack, you know. That could have kept the bugs away.
You want me to use a plastic bag? I can't do that. It's not good for the environment.
The environment? Start caring about the house and not the environment, Susan. Oh, God. Well, you'll have to throw away the whole thing. It's literally half bug and half flour now. And the baby formula. We can't use it anymore.
What do you mean throw away all of them? It's such a waste, Amy.
What? A waste? How is that a waste, Susan? It's not edible.
Oh, they're all organic and fresh, so it's only natural to have a little bug now and then.
It's not just a little! It's full of them! I was thinking of calling pest control.
Stop making a scene out of this, Amy. When I was your age, I used to live in a rat house. Rats were nibbling on everything, but I turned out fine. You just share a little and it's all okay.
Susan, that was literally 30 years ago. Things have changed. You're saying you'll feed Jude the spoiled baby formula?
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying you don't have to be so sensitive about this. It's all part of nature.
I can't believe this, Susan.
Anyways, I need more money to buy the groceries.
More money? What happened to the $1,200?
I spent it all on you guys, obviously. So send some more money, okay? I have to buy the baby formula for Jude, you know.
Oh, okay. I'll send it by this afternoon. Good morning, Susan. Is everything okay?
Good morning, Amy. I woke up about an hour ago and I'm feeding Jude right now.
Oh, that's good. How is Jude doing? Is he eating well? What is he eating?
Oh, I'm just feeding him some mashed potatoes and gravy from yesterday. And with some apple juice. He likes it a lot.
What? Mashed potatoes and gravy from yesterday? You can't be serious, right? Didn't you find what I prepared for Jude in the fridge? I made some beef patties this morning and left it in the fridge. That was for Jude. Wasn't it in the fridge?
Oh, that. No, I found that. It's just, no offense, but Jude just doesn't eat what you make. I guess Jude doesn't like your cooking style. Or maybe he's just a vegetarian, I guess.
What are you talking about? He gobbles it down whenever I feed him. Beef patties and carrots are his favorite meal.
I don't know, Amy. Whenever it's time for you to get home, he just won't eat. I can't be entirely sure, but I suspect he just doesn't feel the bond with you. You know, I heard it's not uncommon for working moms. He's getting this grandma all worried.
What? You can't be serious.
I mean, I'm just saying it's not so uncommon.
This has nothing to do with that. I know you're feeding him Jell-O and candies before dinner. That's why he won't eat much. Not because of some attachment issues.
I don't give him a lot of candies.
It's not just that. You take Jude to do the groceries with you and you give him a bunch of samples. How would he possibly have a full dinner when you already feed him like that?
Don't tell me I can't give Jude some samples. He likes them.
Susan, just don't feed him anything else after afternoon snack, okay? He has to have his dinner.
Oh, but how else am I supposed to soothe him when he whines? He really stays quiet after he has a lollipop.
You're going to spoil him if you give him candy every time he whines. And there might be some problems with his teeth.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. But I am the better cook. And I think Jude likes my food more than yours.
Susan!
Just saying! I'm making some Nashville fried chicken bites for Jude. He really likes that.
Mark, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Is your mother a good cook? She keeps saying that she is, but...
My mom. A good cook? She didn't say that.
Well, she actually did say that.
No way. I have very few good memories on her cooking. Burnt food was average, and there was always this weird sour taste to everything she makes. I just have a $1 hamburger from McDonald's so I don't have to eat her food when I was young.
I knew it. I knew she didn't have range in her cooking skills.
Why? What's wrong this time?
Whenever your mother talks about how good she cooks, it's always the same thing. It's either Nashville fried chicken or mac and cheese. And maybe sometimes brisket. It never changes from that.
Yeah, well, I guess I just got used to it.
Maybe for you, growing up eating her food. But, I mean, we've been having that for the past couple of months. I don't want to say this, but I'm borderline sick of those, and I'm pretty sure Jude isn't eating well.
I thought Jude was doing fine. He looks healthy, I think.
No, Mark. Your mother feeds him samples from the supermarket and candies for snacks. It's not just that. She's starting to use the whole laundry detergent in 2 weeks. The whole bottle! Can you believe it? Have you checked the detergent?
No, I mean, the detergent is always there, so I just assumed we were never short of it.
That's because she always buys a new one before finishing up the old one. If there is even one used towel, she would just do the laundry and pour a whole bunch of detergent.
Oh, I never knew that. That does sound a bit too much.
I tried telling her so many times and she says she'll stop, but she keeps doing it. Mark, can you tell her to stop it? It's not because of the money. It's just... maybe she just doesn't take my word so seriously.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, Amy. Don't worry.
While you're on that, tell her to stop doing the dishes too.
The dishes? I see why you don't want her to do the laundry, but the dishes? Why? Isn't it much better for you if she does the dishes? You wouldn't have to do it after you get back from work if she does them.
I wish that was the case. Have you ever checked after your mother does the dishes?
No. Why? Does she use too much detergent?
I wish. She only uses water and no soap. Can you believe it?
What? I never knew that. Maybe that was where all the sourness came from.
I can literally see the grease off the plates after your mother does the dishes. It's disgusting.
Oh, wow.
I found dried gravy stuck in the bowl the other day. I even saw a fruit fly larva squirming on the cutleries. I thought I was hallucinating. I nearly passed out.
That's really hard to believe. I never knew it was this bad, Amy.
Mark, you have to talk to her.
I will, Amy. I will. I'll make sure she gets the message.
Don't be too harsh on her, Mark. I don't want her to think badly of me. I'm starting to get really tired of it. I'm thinking of hiring a new babysitter instead of your mother.
A new babysitter? We couldn't find one before, remember? Could we find one now?
I mean, I still have to try, right? It's been a few months since then, so I just hope things have changed.
Amy, did you check the package room this morning? I think I saw you bring in something. What was it?
Oh, that. It's nothing. It's just some cosmetics for me and shea butter cream for Jude's skin. He has been having allergies for some time and it got sort of worse recently. I saw that shea butter cream can help alleviate the symptoms.
Oh, really? That sounds nice. Can I have it?
Can you have what?
Your cosmetics. I would like to try it for myself. I was feeling a little itchy these days, so...
You want to use my cosmetics? But mine is different from what you're using. I just use some generic kind. Don't you use better ones? I'm pretty sure it won't suit your skin, Susan. You might get skin irritation because of it.
Oh, well, you never know until you try. Can I have yours?
Oh, well, I guess you can have it.
Yeah. And what about the shea butter cream? You're going to give me that too. For skin irritation.
What? You even want the shea butter cream? Are you having skin irritation? I never noticed. Why don't I just order a new one for you? Is that okay? Jude's old lotion ran out, so I really need that. Besides, I bought that from Sweden, and it's really hard to get hands on them. It takes almost 2 weeks to arrive here.
Well, I don't see the problem. I can just share it with Jude, right? It's not like Jude uses up a lot of cream.
You want to share? Are you saying you're going to use baby stuff? Just like that?
Yeah, why not? I'll try the shea butter cream, all right, Amy?
Susan, please don't use Jude's shea cream. Please don't. You can have mine as much as you like, but the shea cream is really hard to find. Let me buy you a better one. How's that?
All right. Jeez, Amy. You're being really overreactive, you know. It's just a cream.
Susan, please, I'm asking you.
Okay, I won't use it.
Thank you. Hello. I saw your ad from Craigslist. You were looking for a babysitter, right?
Yes. Thank you so much for the interest. When can you start coming in? I need a sitter as soon as possible.
Oh, I can start next month. I'm still on my morning shift for this month, so I can't really start right away. Is that fine? Are you looking for someone who can start right away?
Well, I think it should be fine. No big deal. Oh, could you tell me a little about your prior experience as a sitter? Just curious.
Of course. I'm currently a student in child education, and I've been doing babysitting for 2 years. I never had any problems with the parents or the child. I know how to keep things under control.
That sounds perfect. All right, so next month sounds good to me. It's only 2 weeks away. All right, welcome aboard. You're hired.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Did you check the schedule and salary for the position? Or should I quickly go over them right now?
Did anything change from the Craigslist?
No, nothing changed. They're the same.
Well then, that's fine with me.
Do you have any questions? Concerns?
Nope, I'm all set. Thank you. I'll take care of the baby like it's my child.
No, thank you. I'll see you next month. Mark, I finally found one. What? What did you find? Did you find a new cream for Jude? A babysitter! She can't work right away, but she can start next month. Isn't it great? We got so lucky. Oh, wow. That's great. How did you find her? I put up an ad on Craigslist and got a text from her. Well, what do you know? Things just worked out, I guess. Yeah. So it's just a few more weeks to put up with all this. After that, your mother will go back to her house, right? And things will be so much better. Susan, good news! I found a babysitter. Isn't it great? She'll be starting next month. What? A new babysitter? What are you talking about? You got a new sitter when I'm already taking care of Jude. Well, isn't it better for you? You don't have to do all the house chores anymore. And talk about waking up in the middle of the night to take care of Jude. I'm sure you'll find this much better. What? I'm just saying now you can take a break from all this and stay at your house. I always felt sorry for making you sleep in that small room. You're kicking me out of your house. Is that what this is getting at? Are you serious? You have to be kidding with me. What? No, I'm just saying you're now free from all the baby things and house chores. You know? You can now live in peace. Doesn't it sound great? Wow, Amy. I can't believe you're doing this to me. What do you think I am? A chewed-up dog toy ready to be thrown away? You can't just take advantage of everything I did for you and kick me to the curb whenever you want. What? I'm not kicking you to the curb. I was going to live with you and Mark from now on and help raise Jude. And now you just want to kick me out. All by myself. I don't get it, Susan. It's not like you sold your house. And the sitter will be coming next month, so you have plenty of time to prepare. It's not like I'm asking you to leave right now. You can leave when the babysitter starts her work. How dare you! Do you even know how hard it was for me? Stuck in your house, feeding your baby. I couldn't even find time to eat. Do you know how much weight I lost? I did all this purely out of love and care, and this is how you treat me back. Kicking me out of the house. How disgraceful and atrocious. Susan, you can't just accuse me like that. What did I do to lose your trust, Amy? I did everything I can to take care of Jude. Not to mention buying only organic things. Besides, how can you trust a babysitter you've never met over me? What's all the rush? You never even discussed this with me, and you're just making me leave out of the blue. This is preposterous. Susan, you don't know how stressful it was on my part. I was constantly worried sick to leave Jude with you. Do you think I don't know that you kept on feeding Jude samples at the grocery store? The lady over there told me when I went to do the groceries. Imagine hearing that from a stranger. Wow. Are you telling me you were spying on me?
Oh my God, Susan, wake up! I also know you were eating the baby formula for yourself. I suppose it's for your health and well-being, just like your 10 vitamins.
Why would I eat the baby formula? They're for babies.
That's what I thought, but the baby formula ran out a bit too quick, Susan. It's not just that. I hate bugs crawling all over the food. It's just disgusting and unhygienic. Forget about that immunity nonsense.
Are you questioning me?
No, I just think we have very different viewpoints on raising a child. I just think it's better to take a more modern way. And I think an expert would know what to do better than either of us.
No. I'm not just leaving the house like this.
What? You're not leaving?
Besides, even if I do, I'll still need the $1,200 you were giving me.
What? You can't be serious. You're saying you still want the money from us?
Why, of course! I was planning to live with you two, and now you're just kicking me out. If it weren't for you, I would have found a decent job somewhere and make a living off of it. It's all because of you for trying to kick me out, and I can't find a job anymore. So you'll have to take care of my expenses.
Susan, that's just not right. Mark, you have to talk to your mother. She is just being unreasonable and she's driving me crazy.
Why? What's the matter now?
Look, I told your mother that we already found a babysitter and I asked her to leave when the sitter comes. And she's just saying that she could not do that. She even wants us to give her the $1,200 even if she's not taking care of Jude. Can you believe this?
Actually, I just got a call from Mom. Like, just a minute ago.
Oh, wow. She called you? I was just texting her a minute ago.
Look, Amy, the thing is, I don't think it's right to make her leave.
What?
I mean, she was almost literally crying her eyes out. I couldn't understand half of what she said. And, I felt bad for her.
What are you saying, Mark? You know what it was like to have your mother as a sitter.
Yeah, but I think it's better to live with her. It's not like hiring a babysitter is cheaper by any means.
Mark, you can't be serious. You know how much food she buys in bulk, and more than half of it just goes to waste. You've seen the fridge all cramped up with half good food and half bad food. It's not just that. Whatever I buy, your mother always wants the same thing I bought. So what do? I buy her another one, too. These things cost more, Mark.
Amy, hear me out.
And the bugs! Oh, God. They're everywhere! Did you check the storage room? I told you you had to go check. I don't even want to go home anymore when I think of it. I think I'm going to puke.
Look, Amy, why can't we just have her stay with us? She is old and lonely. We can just put up with it a little. It's not that bad, I'll tell her to be more careful. What do you say?
Mark, this has been going on for months. Your mother does something, I ask you to tell her to stop, she acts like she listens, and nothing changes.
I'm sure it will be different this time, Amy. I promise.
Okay, that's it. I'm fed up with this. You get her out of the house or it's done with us. I'm splitting up with you.
Come on, Amy, stop that. What do you mean you're splitting up?
You think I'm not serious, Mark? Oh, I am very serious. You want me to live with your mother? And you want me to put up with her? Why do you want me to make all the sacrifice, Mark? Why me? I've had enough, and I will not take any more of this. I just can't stand it anymore.
Okay, Amy, calm down. Let me talk to Mom about this. Just calm down and let's think this through, okay?
No, I already thought this through. You tell her to leave the house. I'm telling you, Mark. She leaves or I'm gone.
Well, Amy, I heard from Mark. It seems like you told him you're splitting up with him if I don't move out. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. And I mean it.
Huh! Splitting up. Nonsense. You think divorce is like breaking up in high school, don't you? You think that kind of shallow tactic would work on me? I've been through worse in my life. Whatever you do, I will never, ever leave the house.
Oh, you're telling me you're just not going to leave? After all the things you have done to us.
Mark my words, Amy. I'm not taking a step out of this house. And don't forget about that new sitter of yours. I don't need her. I can do all this by myself.
Susan, I'm telling you, this isn't some kind of shallow tactics or me being a cheapskate. Think of what you did to the house. You're turning the place into a bug pit, and Jude's been having skin irritations ever since you came. If you have even the smallest conscience left in you, you can't do this to us. If you don't leave, I will split up with your son. And this is a promise.
Are you threatening me? Do you think I'm scared of you? You will not kick me out of the house. Never!
You, Mark, of all people. How could you do this to me? I trusted you.
What are you talking about, Amy? What's wrong?
What's wrong? You know what I'm talking about. I heard what you and your mother were saying in her room. I heard everything, Mark. Don't you try to lie to me. I know what you and your mother were coming up with.
What do you mean you heard everything? I didn't do anything.
Liar. This whole thing, your mother coming in to take care of Jude, it was a setup. You and your mother were just planning this from the very beginning.
Amy, wait, hold on.
I heard how your mother stood surety for one of her friends in her house was taken away as collateral. How can she stand surety at that age? She's over 60. That's just not right. And you two plan to make her an angel figure coming in to save me who has to go back to work. She never did a thing in the house. Half the time she messed it up, so it meant more work on my part. And now she's playing the victim?
You overheard us? That's a bit low, Amy. That's not right.
Oh, that's now right. Mark, you left the door wide open. You didn't even bother closing it. You whisper into each other's ears with the doors open and you're accusing me of eavesdropping.
All right, well, let's say all that is true. So what? What's so wrong about wanting to help my own mom? Is that too much to ask of you? It's not like she's taking up space and doing nothing. Some people just take in their parents even if they don't take care of the children. She's not a charity case, Amy. All she needs is a second chance.
A second chance? I don't know how many chances I gave her, Mark. I lost count. How many more does she need? What has she really done during her stay? Tell me, Mark, what did she do? She acts like she would prepare dinner, and she almost never does. I had to come home and make dinner or just order food. She would take Jude to the supermarket and feed him samples. I would not have complained if it were a good full dish of food. Samples, Mark! And the bug pit she made out of our house. Can't you see how filthy our house has become since she came over? And don't even mention Jude's skin irritation. I can't remember what his natural skin tone was like. It's all red and spotty these days.
Amy, kids are like that. It's not like kids grow up sick-free. You know, that's just how it is. It builds immunity.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you, Mark. You talk exactly like your mother. Do you know that?
Well, I'm not making my mom leave. She has nowhere to go and I want her to stay with us.
Oh, yeah? All right, then. You do you. I'll find a way out of this. Mark my words.
Okay, then, Amy. Do what you have to do, but whatever it is, I'm not making my mom leave. She literally has nowhere to stay. What do you want me to do, drop her off to a shelter? Is that what you want?
Go find her a studio apartment, then. If that's what you're so worried about. That seems to be the easiest way out.
No, I don't want my mom to live all by herself. She's had enough of that. Can't you see it in her eyes?
See what in her eyes? Lazy? All right, fine then. I'm not taking this. You and I are having a divorce.
You're threatening me with a divorce. How can you bring up something like that so casually?
Me? Bring it up casually? Mark, I was suffering for the past 5 months. I don't think this is casual. Not one bit. I'm leaving work right now. I'm going to pack my stuff and I'm going to my parents' home. I'm filing a divorce and you'll get a copy of it too.
Amy, what do you think you're doing? Don't you dare!
After all that, I really did divorce Mark. What other choice did I have? He just wouldn't listen. But what's really hilarious is what happened after the divorce. After the divorce, equitable distribution and the restitution and all that, Mark just kicked his mother out of the house. Funny, because he was yelling at me how they will have a great time after the divorce. But look what happened to her. Betrayed by her own son. Mark couldn't afford to get a studio at a decent neighborhood, so it seems like they went to a more dangerous neighborhood. What's even funnier is the fact that Mark told all his friends that he can't live with his mother. Hypocrite. All he wanted was a nanny to take care of his mother. He shouted sacrificing care like he is the nice one, but looks like he was just up for some preaching, not acting. The day he kicked his mother out, I heard it was a disaster. She was kicking, screaming, and scratching, calling her own son a hypocrite. Understandable. Only after half the residents and the manager came out to check did he leave the apartment. I tried to be a good wife to my husband and a good daughter-in-law to his mother. Those schemers and backstabbers got what they deserved. I hope they learned a lesson out of this whole thing. Now I'm going to live my own life for myself and my dear Jude. I'm going to make sure I don't turn into that woman and my son like my ex. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hi, honey. Looks like you're having a hard time this morning. How are you feeling now?
Thanks for worrying about me, babe. I'm doing much better now. Are you on your break now?
Yeah, just about to head to the cafeteria. The hamburger special they have today is calling my name.
Oh, that hamburger with that special barbecue sauce? I used to get that every time they had it too. I could kill for one right now. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I quit.
I'm sorry you had to give up your job just to marry me.
Not at all. Don't mention it. It would be hard for me to go to work and do everything around the house. Besides, what I really wanted was to start a family. And my gynecologist told me that my body won't be strong enough to do both.
Yeah, but no need to worry about that any longer. We finally have a healthy bun in the oven.
A healthy bun sounds so cute. Just think, in 2 more months you're going to be a father.
It still feels very surreal. Like I'm in a dream.
Sorry that it took this long. This little bun has been 3 years in the making.
You don't have to say that. This was a team effort.
But your mother was always hounding you about a grandchild. I know it wasn't easy on you.
I'm sure she was much worse for you. Anyway, you don't have to worry about my mom. She's just a very impatient person. You don't have to listen to what she says.
Well, I can't actually ignore her. I just got a text from her saying that she's coming over in the afternoon.
Really? Again? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I think she just wants to be helpful. Also, I think she's worried about me. I am a first-time mother. But it does get a bit tough to handle when she starts to criticize the way I do the housework.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
To be honest, there are times when I wish she would leave me alone. Only because there are days when this pregnancy makes me so exhausted.
It's okay if you don't listen to her. Just let it go in one ear and out the other.
But she's taking the time to teach me things. For example, the other day, she made me refold all your underwear because I was doing it wrong.
What? She made you do that? I thought that the way you were doing it started to look like the way my mom did it. I thought it was just a coincidence.
I appreciate what she's trying to do for you, but I don't really like it when she tries to do the same for my clothes. I have my own way of doing things too, you know? But I can't just ignore her like you said.
I totally understand. I'll try to do something about that. The very least I can do right now is to tell her not to come over that often.
If you could, that would be great.
I'm sorry about the way that my mom is behaving, but I hope you also understand. We lost my dad when I was still very young, so I'm all that she has. I'm her only son, and I can't be too hard on her.
I totally get that. She's only doting on you. You are the way you are because she raised you into this wonderful person.
I admit that sometimes she is a bit much in her ways.
I'm glad that you can see that too. She still treats you like a small child sometimes. It's cute though. What's that pet name that she calls you again? Her Calvin pie?
Don't you start with that. I'm already a 30-year-old man. I don't want to be called that. It's embarrassing.
Sorry, Calvin pie. Just joking.
Nice. Just got the burger and it's super fresh.
I see right through you. You're trying to change the subject by making me jealous, aren't you?
No, that wasn't what I was doing. I just wanted to share that information with you.
By the way, how has work been? We haven't talked about your work in a while. When you come home, all we talk about is the baby.
Well, actually, there is something that I haven't told you about.
What is it? If you make me wait to hear it, I'm going to start thinking that it's something bad.
It's the opposite of that. There's been talk about a promotion.
Who's getting promoted? Is it you? You're being promoted? It would be so amazing if you do. Does it come with a raise too? We can really use the extra money now that we have a baby on the way.
Don't get yourself too worked up yet until you hear everything. Yes, I am the one that is being considered for promotion, but there is a catch. We would need to move to the city. Do you think that would be okay for you? We will have just had the baby. You'd be dealing with a newborn and a new city. Do you think you can manage? It won't be too hard.
We would have to move? I don't know about that. I need to think about it a little more. But this is a huge leap for your career. I'm sure I'll be able to cope with it somehow.
That sounds good. I thought you would say no for sure since the burden of raising the baby falls mostly on your shoulders. Of course, I'll be helping out when I can. The promotion does come with a raise as well as a steady increase in salary every year, so that would be a major plus.
I think this is hard for us to decide right now because we haven't had the baby yet. Let's think about it a bit more after our daughter is here.
That's right. Our daughter.
What is it? Aren't you happy that it's a girl?
Yes, I'm happy about having a baby, no matter the gender.
Right. But if you could choose, a girl would be better, don't you think? They say that girls are easier to raise from a young age.
Yeah, I agree with that. Girls are so cute. I can see myself wrapped around her little fingers. You have to promise me that you'll stop her from taking complete control of me, okay?
Okay, I promise. But you're going to be such a good father. But I'll be happiest when the both of you are happy. I can just picture us now. I would love to go shopping with her and cook with her. It's going to be so wonderful.
That sounds wonderful, but my poor credit card will be getting quite a workout.
Oh, how insulting! We won't be that bad.
I'm just joking. I'm just getting you back for earlier. The promotion will help with your shopping bills, too. Anyway, fun time is over. I need to go back to work soon so that I can provide for my beautiful wife and daughter.
Is it time already? Okay then. Work hard for us, Daddy.
Hello, Marie? Are you back yet? How long are you going to spend at the supermarket? You do know that the more time you're there, the more likely it is that you buy things that you don't need. Food loss is a serious deal.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, Greta. It's just that I can't walk that fast anymore. My belly is getting really heavy. I tire out a lot easier too, so right now I'm sitting on a bench and resting.
You're supposed to be young. Where is your stamina? You need to hurry because my Calvin pie will be coming home soon. You need to cook his dinner first. Then, after that, we need to do the laundry. When you've done that, it should be time to do the dishes. When you're done with the dishes, he'll be done with the shower and you'll need to clean the bathroom too. There's so much for you to do. There's no time for you to rest on a bench.
But Calvin usually helps with the housework when he comes home.
Well, how lucky for you. But you shouldn't be accepting his help. You're the housewife. Cleaning and everything is your job, not his. He already has a job that supports you financially. Are you trying to kill my son by exhausting him?
Believe me, that is not my intention at all. It's just that with this big belly of mine, it's harder and harder for me to do the housework by myself. And, well, the smell from the cleaning supplies makes me nauseous.
My, aren't you a sensitive one? When I was in the same situation as you, I was doing all the work in the house without even one word of complaint. Even up to my due date, I made my husband dinner before I went to the hospital. Why? Because that is how you take care of your family. No excuses and no complaints. You just do your job.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess there is nothing that you can do. It's not your fault that your generation doesn't have the same work ethic. I'm also not a monster. I'll fold the laundry for you. Hurry up and finish buying the groceries.
Okay, I'll do my best to finish up here as soon as I can. Thank you very much for taking care of the laundry.
Don't mention it. It saves us from having to do it twice. I would have had to fix all the mistakes you make when doing the laundry anyway. I swear, you young people these days don't even know how to fold your own underwear. Did no one ever teach you?
I'm sorry. I'll try to learn from you.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember to buy whole grain bread. None of that bleached white stuff. You also need to pay attention to the ingredients list. Try to buy as many organic items as you can. Don't be tricked into buying cheap alternatives. This is food for your body that we are talking about. My boy only deserves the good stuff.
Yes, Greta. I always look at the ingredients list before I put it into my cart.
My body needs a well-balanced diet, and I'm afraid that my boy is just a picky eater.
Really? He's a picky eater? He has eaten everything that I have put in front of him so far.
Oh, that's because he is worried about hurting your feelings. One more thing. It's the month for oysters. Ask the staff for fresh, raw oysters.
Raw oysters? I can't eat those. My doctor said that I should be avoiding most seafood, just in case.
I know that. But I will be eating with you guys tonight, and I have been craving them for a while now. You just need to buy enough for Calvin and I to eat. It would be silly for us to stop eating something just because you can't have it.
That's true. I wouldn't want you guys to stop eating what you like just because I can't join you.
I took a look at your fridge, and I must say, it's full of food that Calvin doesn't like to eat. Are you feeding him properly? I hope he isn't going hungry. Speaking of hungry, I'm feeling a bit peckish for biscuits. Be a dear and buy those too.
Biscuits? What kind of biscuits?
You know the ones. The one with the cheese in the middle. Calvin loved those too since he was young.
Okay, I'll buy those too if I see them.
You need to be back here in about 30 minutes. Don't take too long.
I'll try my best to get everything done in 30 minutes.
Don't try. Just do it. Trying isn't good enough.
But Calvin was the one that told me not to push myself and to just do things at my own pace. I do feel really bad that you have to come over and help all the time.
Don't mention it at all. Calvin also said the same thing to me. But you know, there's no way that I can let Calvin come home to a messy house every day. So I decided to do something about it.
I don't really think that our house is that messy. I do clean it every day.
I guess we all have our own idea of clean because the dust everywhere is very obvious to me. Well, I suppose that will happen since you're always using your belly as an excuse for not doing things properly. You're having a girl, right?
Yes, we're going to be having a baby girl.
Are you sure? Because your belly is quite pointed and that has always been the sign for a boy.
Is that true?
Just between me and you. You don't have to be so overprotective about your belly.
What do you mean by that?
All I'm saying is that I got a boy on our first try, and boys are just, so much more useful. It would have been better if my first grandchild was a boy. Someone that could continue my late husband's family name.
Well, a baby is a gift. We don't know what we're going to get. We will try for a boy next time.
Next time? Who knows when you'll have another baby? It might already be too late.
Even if you say that, these things are out of my control.
Oh, poor me. Anyway, your floors need waxing. Where do you put your wax?
We ran out of wax a while ago. We haven't bought more since I got pregnant because waxed floors are slippery. So we thought that it would be best not to wax the floors for a while.
That's why your floors are looking so grim. You still need to wax your floors. Just be careful when you walk. Wear slippers with rubber soles. You can't stop taking care of your house for a temporary inconvenience. Besides, when your baby starts crawling, a waxed floor would be better to do that on. Just listen to me and order some.
Okay, if you say so.
Marie, honey, are you okay? I just got into a taxi. We're rushing to the hospital now. Did the doctors tell you anything?
Honey, it's okay. Calm down. The baby and I are fine. We're okay. The fall didn't hurt us. The test came back and we're both fine, but I decided to just admit myself into the hospital. I just thought that it would be better that I stay in hospital a few days before my due date, just in case. No need to rush over.
Oh, I see. That's a relief. I only heard that you were admitted into the hospital, but I didn't get any details.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you.
What about my mom? I heard something about stairs. Honestly, I couldn't hear much. How's my mom doing?
We were taken to the hospital together, but I'm in the maternity ward now. She's in a different ward, but I'm not sure which one.
I wonder if mom is okay. Did the both of you fall together? How did that happen?
Well, this is going to be a long story.
Hold that thought. I've got a text from my mom. Is she being serious?
Why? What did she say?
She said that she broke a bone.
Oh, I see. She got away with just a broken bone then.
What? Why would you say that? Do you know what you're saying? My mom broke her leg.
The sound she made when she fell was inhuman. And with the way she fell, I figured she probably kicked the bucket.
Marie, come on. Can't you phrase that a little differently? I know you don't like her, but she is still my mother. You can't just say that.
I'm sorry, Calvin, but I'm still absolutely fuming. She did this to herself.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that it's literally her own fault.
I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Please just tell me what happened and don't spare any of the details.
About an hour ago, she was putting wax in the hall on the second floor.
Wax? I thought we decided not to wax the floors since they'd be too slippery.
That's what I told her, but your mother still insisted that we wax the floors. I was going downstairs to get something when I felt a push from your mother.
What? My mother pushed you?
Yes, she did. Thankfully, my reflexes are still quite sharp. I got a hand on the railing and only fell a few steps. But since your mother was the one that pushed me, she slipped and fell ahead of me.
Is what you're telling me really true?
Yeah. She suddenly strongly insisted that we wax the floors. I thought that something weird was going to happen.
But why would she do that?
Your mother wanted a boy for her first grandchild.
What? That's her reason?
I told her that these things were out of our control, and I could tell she wasn't happy with that answer.
So that was when she decided to... I can't even finish that thought. Did she really? Oh God. She was hoping you would lose our baby?
I don't want to believe it either, but I think that was her intention.
She didn't only put our baby in danger, but she put your life in danger too. Something could have happened to you. I'm really sorry about this, honey.
No, none of it is your fault.
I should have been stronger when I told her to leave you alone. I should have told her to stop coming over so often. Gosh, I'm so glad that nothing happened to you. Thank you for protecting our baby too.
Honey, suddenly, I'm getting scared.
Everything is going to be all right. I promise you. From now on, my mother won't be allowed anywhere near you or our daughter. We're almost at the hospital. I'll go to your room first and we can talk more about it.
Thank you, honey.
After that, I'll have a nice long chat with my mom. I'll tell her to leave my family alone. Hello, Marie. I'm being discharged from the hospital tomorrow. Will it be okay for me to get a taxi and go over to your house?
Greta, please don't come to our house.
Why not? I haven't fully recovered yet. It's still difficult for me to walk. I need you to look after me.
What? Why do I need to look after you?
Because you're my daughter-in-law. You have to help me.
Oh? So now you think of me as your daughter-in-law? That's very surprising. You never made me feel that I was your daughter-in-law or treated me like one.
Oh, stop that. Don't make it sound like I was bullying you. I might have been strict with you, but I was only doing it for your own good. It's my job to teach you how to be a proper wife to my son.
It doesn't matter now. My hands are full taking care of our daughter.
Oh, that's right. You gave birth to a girl. Congratulations.
Are you trying to be nasty?
Oh no, I'm just being honest. I want to see her face, so please let me see her tomorrow.
I thought Calvin talked to you already. Didn't he warn you to stay away from me and our daughter? He made you promise, didn't he? You swore that you would leave us alone.
Oh, but that was a month ago. Things were different then.
I'm warning you now. If you come, I'm going to call the police.
What? Why would you call the police? I'm just a grandmother going to see her grandchild.
Your presence is a threat to our safety.
Stop joking around. Thanks to you, I broke a bone in my leg. You need to take responsibility for that and look after me until I'm fully healed.
Why do you think that it's my fault?
You were the one that put wax on the floor and made me slip. You don't like me, so you tried to get rid of me somehow. That was your plan. You're so cruel.
I can say exactly the same thing to you.
What? How dare you?
You were the one that insisted on waxing the floors that day. Don't even try to deny that because I have the text messages to prove it.
So what if I did? That means I deserve to break my leg?
You hate my daughter and I. You were setting up your trap and waiting for me to slip and fall. But you ran out of patience. You saw me walking towards the stairs and thought that was your opportunity to speed up the process.
That's a big accusation. Where is your proof?
Can you really say to Calvin that those weren't your true intentions? Don't contact me just because your son is ignoring your calls.
There has been some misunderstanding. I just wanted to get to know you better. That's why I'm contacting you now.
Get to know me better? Did you think that line would work? Just look at what you tried to do. If I didn't grab onto that handrail, I wouldn't have my daughter with me right now. Do you have any idea how traumatic that idea is for me?
Fine. I apologize for that.
That isn't something that can be fixed with a lousy apology.
Okay, I'll do whatever you want me to do tomorrow. I'll even get on my knees and beg if that will make it better.
Don't even bother coming over to our house.
Please, be reasonable. Why can't I at least come over?
I wasn't going to say anything about this, but no one will be there even if you do come. We are moving out of here today.
What? Moving out? That's a lie. Calvin didn't say a word about that.
Of course he wouldn't. There's no reason for him to tell you. In fact, you are one of the reasons that we are moving. The three of us are going to move to the city.
What? What about Calvin's job?
He got a promotion. That's the main reason why we needed to move. We didn't think it would be possible so soon after the birth of our daughter, but the timing was perfect. This way, we can get away from you and start a new life together.
But what about me? I'm also family. I'm Calvin's mother.
You are not family. Family don't try to kill one another. You are just emotional baggage.
Emotional baggage?
I am thankful that you raised Calvin on your own, but he can't be your child forever. He is my husband and the father of my child. He has his own family to take care of now.
Of course I understand that.
No, you don't. You don't understand that at all. Don't come near us ever again.
He has a family, and I am also part of that family. We need to rely on each other.
Well, I can assure you of one thing. We're never going to rely on you. Ever. But also, don't worry. No matter how much we can't stand you, my husband has a phone number that you can call. You can try to contact him, but I can't promise that he will always respond.
That's so cold.
He will only come to help you if it's an absolute emergency, so don't abuse this privilege. And don't even bother asking for our new address. He won't give it to you.
But wait, you're going to need help with that baby. What are you going to do? It's your first child. You're going to need my advice and support.
I'm not going to be asking you for any of that. I should probably let you know. Calvin's underwear that you always folded. Well, he would refold them to the way that he liked it after you leave.
What? I didn't know that.
He complained that the way that you folded it made it hard for him to get out of the drawers. You see? We don't need your help at all. Even if you do come and help, we would have to redo everything anyway. After that, my mother-in-law went to rehabilitation for her leg by herself. With nobody to turn to and nowhere to go, she stopped leaving the house, and that aged her quite a bit. Calvin does go visit her once in a while, but only for a few hours and never overnight. After that incident, Calvin chose his wife and daughter over his mother. He let his mother deal with the consequences of her actions. From then on, my daughter and I haven't even seen her once. The move was a bit hasty, but Calvin's company paid for a bit of the moving expenses. We were able to find a nice apartment that fit all our needs. We like living in the big city. Everything that we need is close to where we live. More importantly, I am no longer living in my mother-in-law's shadow. Calvin is doing well at his job, and he even helps take care of our daughter on weekends. His help has given me more free time, and I feel that it helps me be a better mother. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.
Thanks. I had a ton of fun today. I'm glad that I got to know your dad too. He seems like a really cool guy. I hope we get along well in the future.
I'm confident that you will. Dad says that he likes you a lot too. He said that you're charming. He's also happy that he found someone who works at a similar business as him.
That reminds me, I forgot to ask, but what company does your dad work at? Is it somewhere close?
He works at Bartholomew Industries. It's in the large building you always see on your way to work, right outside of the subway station.
For real? Wow, what a coincidence. That's one of our business partners. I think we're going over some important business contracts right now.
Really? That's great! You two might be able to build an even stronger bond than I first imagined.
Man, I should have talked more with your dad today. I might have missed out on some huge opportunities. Does your dad have a title by any chance? If he's an important person at the company, I might be able to use it to my favor. Maybe it'll help me build my career. I could get a promotion.
Come on, Harold. We aren't getting married just so you could get a promotion.
True, but it's always nice to keep an eye out for any lucky chances I might be able to find. You never know what might help you in the long run. I'm not like the others. I know that my future is bright. Sitting around won't help me though. I need to act on it. And the first move to make could be to use your dad's reputation to further my career.
I admire your ambition, but I don't like the way you're implying that you're gonna use my dad. I'm sure he could do you some favors if you ask politely, but use? Feels kind of weird.
You're thinking about it too hard. Don't worry, I'm sure your dad would understand. It might be hard to understand for you, but us guys see eye to eye. We get each other. We know what we want.
I'm not so sure, but okay. Maybe once you guys get to know each other better.
Hey, I just remembered that I'm gonna visit Bartholomew Industries for a business deal tomorrow. Maybe I'll get to see your dad there, huh?
Tomorrow? Well, that's pretty cool. Maybe you guys could even get some lunch together if you're lucky.
Yeah, that'll be super cool. Anyways, talk to you later.
Yeah, good night.
Your boyfriend came to my company today.
Oh, so you guys were able to see each other? Yeah, Harold mentioned that he had a business deal with your company today. It probably wasn't the first time he entered that place. It seemed like your company and his are frequent business partners.
Is that so? I got to see him, but I think he was ignoring me.
Ignoring you? Why would he do that? Are you sure he just didn't see you?
I'm pretty sure. I saw him in the building, so I called out his name to say hi. I'm certain that he noticed me. We made eye contact, but he just went off without acknowledging me. He looked like he was concerned about something too. I wonder if everything's okay. I hope I didn't bother him. I was worried that he preferred being very professional during business hours.
I'm sure that's not the case. He asked me about your job yesterday and he seemed invested.
He did? What did you tell him?
Not much. I thought you might want to tell him the details yourself.
I appreciate your consideration. What do you think I should do, sweetie? I was hoping that maybe we could get some coffee during the break, have some nice chat to get to know each other. Maybe even tell him about, well, you know what happened last time with your high school boyfriend. But he seemed like he had more pressing matters on his mind. Perhaps he'd prefer if I didn't talk to him.
I'm not sure. Hey, I could go ask him and check out what's on his mind. I know you two aren't that close yet, so it must still feel awkward to ask him yourself. I'll do it for you if you'd like.
Would you, sweetie? That's very kind of you. I would appreciate it if you tell him that I said hi and see if he's doing okay.
Sure thing, Dad. Hey, Harold. You got to see my dad at work today, right?
Yeah, I saw him.
Really? Then why did you ignore him? He was worried about you. He said that you looked concerned, so I thought that maybe you were thinking about something else and were too busy to hear him. But that wasn't it, huh? Is something the matter? You wouldn't just ignore him like that under normal circumstances. Can I help?
Julia, why didn't you tell me yesterday?
Tell you about what? Did you find out something about my dad?
Your dad is a slacker. He doesn't do his job.
Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. I don't see why you're saying that. Can you maybe expand on it?
I never thought that your dad was a clock watcher. Why didn't you tell me that yesterday? I made plans, you know, so much for getting my hopes up.
Clock watcher? What are you talking about? I still don't understand why you think my dad's not doing his work.
I saw your dad at his desk, but he wasn't doing anything. His computer was on sleep mode, and he was just relaxing on his chair with a cup of coffee.
Really? I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. My dad does his job pretty well.
He's in his 60s, right? Honestly, I expected better from him. He's a piece of trash.
Really, Harold? A piece of trash?
Yeah, that's what you are if you're not doing your job. He's just wasting everyone's time and money. I'd be so ashamed of myself if I were in my 60s and still slacking off at work. And I'd be ashamed to be the daughter of someone like that, too. Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
Hey, that's going a bit too far, Harold. My dad isn't slacking off at work, and he's not a piece of trash. If anyone should be ashamed, it's you. What are you thinking? Why would you just trash someone's father like that? And that someone being your fiancé? I don't understand.
Why wouldn't I? I'm not the one that has a shameful man as a father, and I'd watch my words if I were you. Did you forget? I'm not like the others. I'm a skillful employee and I have an entire future full of success awaiting me. Which reminds me, why don't we forget about that engagement?
You mean you don't want us to get married anymore? Why?
What do you think? Just give it a sec, it's pretty obvious, I think. You get it yet? I'm an employee at a large company with a bright future. I have to think about things in the long run. I imagined that you were a daughter of a rich man, but I guess I made the wrong assumption. Your father was a disappointment, and so were you. I can't have the likes of him hold me back, so no offense, but I suggest we break up.
I can't believe you. How could you say something like that? Offense taken, Harold. You make a visit to my dad's company and you just decide that he's not doing his work because he's enjoying some coffee? I mean, I didn't see it, but maybe he was on break. Isn't that a reasonable assumption? But no, he must be a slacker, and that warrants you calling him a piece of trash, obviously? What is wrong with you? I thought you liked him.
If you didn't want me to be so blunt with you, then maybe you shouldn't have tried to get married to me without considering your background. Honestly, I don't even know what I saw in you. You're not much better than your dad.
Oh, I see where this is going. I understand the marriage is off, we'll break up. I'll tell my dad about that too, just so you know.
Whatever, do what you want, I don't care. I'm just glad I realized what you guys really were before we got married. I was about to ruin my entire future with you two.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I guess this is goodbye then. Hey Dad, Harold and I had a conversation. There were a lot of bothering things about it, but long story short, we're not getting married. We broke up.
Broke up? Sweetie, what happened?
Dad, this might be a weird question, but were you taking a seat at one of your employees' desks today, maybe drinking some coffee while you were at it?
Well, yes, I went to see how they were doing during our break. I remember getting a cup of coffee before I visited them. One of my employees offered me their seat. I'm not that old, but they were just being kind about it, so I accepted.
I see. That must have been what he saw, and he must have misinterpreted the situation.
Misinterpreted the situation? I don't see what you're talking about.
It's alright, it doesn't matter anymore. I know what I need to do. Harold was a terrible fiancé. He was a total douchebag. Anyways, we're not getting married anymore. You don't have to worry about any of this. Sorry for all the trouble.
Then I suppose it would be better for me if I turned down their deal?
Huh? What are you talking about, Dad?
I don't know the details, but I can see that Harold did you dirty. You seem depressed, and I won't have him just get away with that. I know you well. I know that you wouldn't just break up with someone over a small argument. This must be serious. It's all that man's fault, correct?
Well, yeah. But isn't that going a bit too far? Turning down a business deal affects so many people. It's not just about Harold anymore.
Nothing is going too far if it involves my sweet daughter's well-being. I'll show him not to mess with my little pumpkin.
Dad! Thanks. I really appreciate your kindness. Just go easy on them, okay? It's not their fault that they couldn't see past his disguise. I know I couldn't.
I won't make any promises, but I'll keep your generosity in mind.
I told my dad about the marriage and how we've broken up. He didn't take it well. There might be some problems that you'll have to deal with later on, but I'm sure you can handle it. You sounded sure of yourself, and it's sort of your fault for being a jerk.
What? Are you trying to tell me that it's my fault for falling for someone like you? I'm sorry that you couldn't take our breakup well, but it's your fault for not telling me the truth about your dad.
Whatever floats your boat. Anyways, I warned you. Bye.
I can see that you're not happy about what happened to our engagement, but it's no use threatening me like that. I broke up with you. I can't have a low life like your father as my father-in-law. It just isn't tolerable.
You know what? That's it. I'm sorry that being chief director isn't enough for you, but could you quit calling my dad names? He might go overboard sometimes, but he's much better than you can ever be.
Chief director? What's this about?
I understand that you misread the situation, but he was just having a seat at one of his employees' desks during break. But you know what? I'm actually glad that you did. I don't want to marry someone who judged people based on their job titles or someone who wouldn't even consider the context behind what they saw before making accusations. I now know that you're a jerk, and I can happily break up with you.
Julia, I don't understand what you're talking about.
You know the company you visited today, Bartholomew Industries? My dad doesn't just work there. He's the chief director of that place. He likes hanging out with his employees, so he tends to drink coffee with them during break. He has a good relationship with his employees too, and sometimes they'll offer him their seat. That's what you saw today.
You're kidding.
Why would I lie about something like this? I'm shocked by your arrogance, Harold. If you care so much about getting a promotion and all that, shouldn't you be taking the time to check the names of all the important people in your business partner's company? Especially if you're about to make a business deal. It wouldn't even take that much time. Just look it up.
Fine then, give me a second. Oh no, this is real. I just went over to Bartholomew Industries' website. Your dad's name and photo is on it. You weren't kidding.
I told you I'm being dead serious. There's no reason to lie about it, especially if you can just literally make a quick internet search to find the truth. It's not like I'll get anything out of it. You probably should have checked the website out before you made any disrespectful accusations, huh? My dad is really upset. So am I.
Hold on. Is your dad really someone that important?
Do you not believe what you see? Do you think this is all a ruse to throw you off? You think the company would just show a picture of a random worker on their website and give them a title?
Well, no. Man, why didn't you tell me sooner then? I asked you yesterday if your dad was anyone important, and you would just casually avoid the question. Did you want me to embarrass myself?
No, but I was worried that it would make things awkward between you and my dad, so I kept quiet. Dad was always nervous about his position. He didn't want it to affect my relationship negatively, especially after there was that incident back in high school when my boyfriend broke up with me after meeting my dad. Some guys really have an inferiority complex, but he thought that with you, things would be different. He was planning on telling you the truth today if he met you. Well, he would have told you, if you hadn't ignored him.
Is that so? I suppose you had your reasons. Fine, then let's make up.
Make up?
Well, it was all just a huge misunderstanding, so we should just get back together, right? Tell your dad that I'm sorry for acting so weird back there. Alright? Great.
Excuse me, I thought we broke up. Should I read out some of the messages you sent me earlier?
Hey, you don't need to act so stubborn. We just had a little argument. Everyone has fights, it's just what being in a healthy relationship is like.
Maybe, but I'm still done with you. I can't be with someone who would just trash talk my dad.
Hey, like I just said, it was all a huge misunderstanding. Don't be so salty, babe, we're getting married. Don't you want the wedding to be happy? Come on, smile for me.
No, Harold, I don't want a wedding. Not with you. You made a mockery out of my dad. Out of me? There's just no way I'm gonna be married to you.
I wasn't making a mockery of you two, and you were the one hiding the truth from me. I get you had your reasons, but you can't blame me for getting disappointed.
I don't care about your excuses. I agreed to breaking up and agreed that the marriage was off. Dad knows why we broke up in the first place. I told him everything.
Wait, you told the chief director about our conversation?
Of course I did. He put in a call to your company. It might be going a bit far, but he said the deal between your place and his is off.
Seriously, you have to be joking.
Harold, I think you know the answer to that by now. I don't do jokes, not during a serious conversation at least. I felt a bit bad about it, so I thought I'll warn you in advance. That's why I contacted you in the first place. But I'm starting to think that maybe I was being too generous.
Hold up a second. That deal was super important. My promotion was on the line. You can't just do that. Do you know how hard I worked to get that chance?
I see. All you're worried about is your promotion. Aren't you even a little worried about your company? What about all of your coworkers? If it was a super important deal, then I'm sure a lot of them were relying on it too.
Well, if you're so caring about everyone, then why don't you do something about it? Are you trying to embarrass me in front of my coworkers?
I don't think you need my help. You probably would have done that on your own, sooner or later.
You piece of...
Do you remember what you did earlier? You called my dad a piece of trash, just because you saw him on his break. You didn't even consider giving him the benefit of the doubt. Call me names all you want, but I think we both know that you deserve them more than I do. I wouldn't be so excited about that promotion. With the way you look at the world, I'd be more concerned about getting demoted. You're insufferable.
Why would you talk to me like that? It's verbal abuse. I thought you used to like me.
Yeah, used to being the key word there. I wasn't in my right mind. I might have been rushing things with you just because I felt the need to get married like all of my other friends. Besides, my father's been waiting to raise a successor, but I'm not interested, so yeah. You seemed charming and I liked listening to your dreams, but I was just blind, wasn't I? I'm glad that we broke up.
Are we really not going to get married? But what about my position as the next chief director?
Oh no. Did you fantasize about getting my dad's position after we got married? While we were having this serious conversation? Harold, we're not going to get married and we're never going to get back together. You probably have to deal with all of your responsibilities now that you basically lost your company a huge business deal. I would quit daydreaming if I were you. It's time to start thinking about the real future.
Julia, I'm sorry. I was a terrible fiancé. I apologize. I promise I'll do better. Please don't leave me. I love you. Let's get married.
What you love is my dad's position. He used to be a smooth talker, put that charm to use. Anyways, there's no use apologizing now. I know how you really think, and the decision is final.
But Julia...
While we're on the topic, make sure to pay for the canceling fee of the wedding, okay?
What? But it's not my fault that we're not getting married anymore.
But it is your fault, and you were the one who insisted on calling off the wedding.
I really didn't mean it, Julia. Please, you can't just let me go through all this. My life will be in ruins.
Will be? I think it already is. Your promotion is probably gone already. But if you're so skillful and capable like you insist, I'm sure you'll be able to pull yourself back up. You should probably work on your personality while you're at that. Anyways, goodbye, Harold. I'm glad that we didn't have to get married. Even after Julia ended the conversation, Harold would continue sending her messages to try get her back. But Julia wouldn't budge, and she eventually just blocked him and decided to forget about him. Since Harold could no longer get in touch with her, he had to accept his fate. He paid for the canceling fee later that day. Just as Julia had said, Julia's father called the CEO of Harold's company and told him that the deal was off. The CEO was understandably shocked and disappointed, and so were all the other employees who worked hard to get that business deal. The CEO had a talk with Harold, and after getting all of the facts straight with Julia's dad, they decided that the only punishment that would make all the other employees satisfied would be to fire Harold on the spot. After being fired, Harold tried looking for a new job, but the rumors about what he'd done spread across the people who worked in similar businesses, and no one was willing to hire someone like him. In the end, he couldn't find a new job that was similar to his old one. But maybe that wasn't only because of what he did, but because he was never that good at his job to begin with. Right now, he's finally found a job as a cashier at a local supermarket. Hopefully, after all the trouble he went through to find a new job, he'll learn to tone down his arrogance and become a better person. It wouldn't change what he'd done in the past, but it'll definitely change his future course of actions. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave any thoughts in the comments section, and I hope we get to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!